Hey everybody, Matt Bossum here. Thanks for joining me on another step along my journey from mailman to millionaire. You are all characters in my reality show, and again, I want to thank you for taking the time out to watch my video. I wanted to talk, every once in a while I talk about controversial subjects, but I'm having some success, and some things are happening. And when that happens, you start to talk to a lot of different people and a lot of different types of people in different situations in their life and stations in their life. And I have started to notice something. So I wanted to share and kind of talk to you about it. And this is the concept that people don't like money. They don't. They say they do. And they do everything that they possibly can to earn it, to survive, but when it comes right down to it, really, they hate money. They're pulling it as hard as they can with one hand, and they're pushing it away as hard as they can with the other. Oh, like this. Like they're stretching a bungee cord. And when you do that enough times and you do it hard enough, what happens to whatever you're pushing and pulling? It rips. It breaks. And I want to talk to you about kind of the process and the mindset. And that's why this video is entitled, Why Aren't You Rich? And it's because you have to make friends with money. You have to come to terms with the possibility that it's okay to be rich. And I'm going to use the word rich because it probably makes you feel uncomfortable. Wealthy, financially independent, well off, well-to-do, loaded. You know, you're probably okay with those terms. You probably prefer them. But for some reason or another, rich is kind of like, it makes you feel squeamish. Kind of like the words responsibility or blame or loss or fail. You kind of lump it all together. It's a negative. But I would like to propose this. The reason why you're not rich, at least one of the reasons why you're not rich, is that you haven't decided to be. Okay? You have everything that you need right now to get everything that you want or have ever wanted. But people have a mindset, it's kind of a sickness, that it's not okay to succeed. And it's really weird. That's why entrepreneurs are different. I like to say that I'm part of a group. We call ourselves Unleashed Entrepreneurs. And you should check out that YouTube channel, as a matter of fact, Unleashed Entrepreneurs. I'm one of the hosts of the show. And we like to identify people that have that spark but just haven't figured it out, and unleash them and uncage their inner badass and unleash their inner entrepreneur. But I want you all to kind of close your eyes with me for a second and let me run you through this scenario. This actually happened to me, but I'm changing the names to protect the innocent and whatnot. But I want you to imagine a bunch of people going to dinner. And it's a great dinner. Everybody's having a good time. There's some drinks flowing. And the food's done, and everybody's enjoying their drinks and sitting back, and they're just talking. One guy says, you know what, folks? You know what? I'm feeling good. We're having a good time here. I want to say something. I realize that I'm not as healthy as I want to be. That I don't look as good as I should. My cholesterol, my calorie intake, my fat, body fat content, that, you know what, I'm going to go gluten-free. I'm going to start exercising. As a matter of fact, I started today, and I feel really great about myself. Everybody at the table is like, yeah, all right, that's really good. I'm really happy for you. That's awesome. And the next person at the table is inspired. And they say, you know what, I realized that I am not I have not forgiven the people that I hold grudges against in my life. That I need to work on me. that I need to let go and forgive people so that I can feel whole and so that I can expect to have a fulfilled life. So I'm going to forgive more. Everybody's at the table like, yeah, that's so nice. I'm so happy for you. That's so great. Another guy says, you know what? I realize that I'm not walking close enough to my God. And I don't feel like I'm spiritual enough, or I'm not religious enough. I don't follow the teachings. I don't read enough of the Bible. You know what? I'm going to become a better spiritual being. Oh, yeah, that's so awesome. He's going around the table, right? Going around the table. The last person says, you know what? I realize that I watch too much damn television. I should be worrying about more important things that I've read in books written by the masters instead of what the Kardashians are doing. And, you know, who's not wearing underwear when they get out of the limo, you know, on TMZ. I'm watching too much television. You know, I'm going to start reading more, and I'm going to start feeding my inner scholar, and I'm going to work on that. And, well, yeah, and it comes around to me. And I'm inspired. I'm excited. These people are making some really awesome moves and changes in their lives, and the energy was awesome. And I said, I want to be rich. I've decided I'm going to make as much money as I could take and stuff it in my pockets and my pants and stick it in my ears and go, pfft. And I want to be rich. You know what happened at the table? Dead silence. Could have heard crickets. Nobody said anything. A couple people just kind of nodded. Now, if I said, you know what, I want to become financially independent, and I want to provide for my family for generations to come, you know, they probably would have clapped. But the moral of the story, the reason why I told that story, and I went off on everybody because they had a mind virus. Tony Rush describes it as a mind virus. People associate being rich with a negative connotation. For instance, if I said this saying and I said blank, you could fill in the blank. We may not be rich, but at least we have, you know, money doesn't grow on, we may not have a lot of money, but at least we're close to God. You know, at least we have each other. At least we have our health. They imply that you can't have a lot of money and be a good person because they have a mind virus. That's why they're not rich. That's why most people aren't rich, because they're not friends with money. They haven't figured out that in order to be a good person and help more people, you got to make more money. And you know the saying, help enough people get what they want and you get everything you want, right? Philanthropy, doing things for other people, selflessly, in a servitude frame of mind, in service, is rewarding and can be, especially in internet marketing, especially with Empower Network and Team Take Massive Action. So that's what I wanted to make this video about. You got to make friends with money. You got to wash your brain, get rid of the stinking thinking, realize that being rich is a good thing, that it's okay to be rich. Be friends with money, and kind of pull the negative aspect of making a lot of money, and stop pulling and pushing that money away at the same time. Bring it in, and then when you got a bunch in your hands and you got enough stuck in your ears and in your pants, give it away. Give value. Be of service. It's an awesome life. But you got to make friends with money first. It's got to be okay. You got to realize it's okay to be rich. That's all I got. Matt Bossum, Mailman to Millionaire. Thanks for joining me on another step along my path from Mailman to Millionaire. You are all cast members in my reality show. Thanks again. Have a great day. Bye.